Hey guys, this is Pondo checking in once again from the garage gym. Today is June 4th, 2015, and I'm going to take you guys through another workout. Basically, this is going to be my first workout video in the new garage gym. Today I wanted to talk about a few points in regards to my workout. But before that, I wanted to speak about kind of what my goals will be in the upcoming weeks and months. As some of you know, if not all of you who are watching this video right now, I took about a month off, a little bit more than a month, in order for me to kind of recuperate my body after 9 months of powerlifting. Every year, I do recommend that as if you're a competitive athlete or just a novice weightlifter like I am, I always recommend taking at least 1 or 2 months off. Just to recover. Our bodies, our tendons, our cartilage, everything like that does take a beating, although you don't necessarily feel it. It does need some time to recover. And, I'm 28 now, I'm going on 29, and recovery is a big part of my goals. It never really has been. It's always kind of been just, something I've neglected. Mobility, recovery, nutrition, those are some of the things that I feel growing older is something a lot more important, although it is very, very important regardless of what age you are. But definitely it's something I really need to focus on, and I think it's going to be something that you can expect me to focus on in the future videos that I'll be making in content for my channel. Also, I wanted to say thank you guys for, liking, keeping a positive atmosphere, positive environment definitely in my videos. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for those recently who have subscribed. Definitely, I want to bring out the best content I can in terms of, the garage gym athlete, the home gymmer. In which for those of you who are obviously interested in cool equipment, in cool weightlifting equipment. Back to what I was talking about in terms of goals. I wanted to add in a lot more of those nutrition, mobility, recovery. Like I said, in the past month or so, I realized that I definitely do have a lot of minor injuries, if not, major injuries. Nothing, life-changing, nothing catastrophic or anything like that, but it's something I really need to focus on before things do happen that might be detrimental to my weightlifting career. For me, weightlifting, garage gym, cool equipment, it's definitely a therapy. I wouldn't just invest so much money and time into having a garage gym. I wouldn't, just to have it. This is definitely something that makes me happy. This is something that keeps me sane, makes me forget about the outside issues in life. This is why I always recommend having a place a place where you can kind of get away from everything and just go balls to the wall and be happy once again. This is kind of my happy place. Anyways, so today my workout includes supersets. It's something that I haven't done in a long time, probably over a year. As you've seen me do, I just did, my first workout was involving the deadlift, very, very lightweight. It was 185 pounds. Although it didn't feel light by any means, it was actually quite challenging, I'm not going to lie. Followed by, high bar back squats. I haven't done high bar since I would say August of last year, but it's something I wanted to take into account and do a lot more moving forward. Just because I wanted to add a lot more quads, anterior chain. I wanted to balance out my body. When I was in the powerlifting mode, for those of you guys who've been watching, I switched over to a low bar squat, just to move maximal amount of weight. But from now moving forward, I really wanted to be a well-balanced athlete. One of the things that I've realized moving through a powerlifting cycle is that I feel as if I'm a really imbalanced individual. My hips, there's going to be some sort of feeling out process. I don't know exactly what is weak, whether it be my core, whether my hips are overpowering my my quads or whatnot. But you know, I'm here to learn. I'm definitely gonna take some time to feel my body out. I'm gonna take maybe 8 to 14 weeks or so just to move with lighter weight, to move to kind of reconstruct my movement patterns. You know, I really wanted to go with lighter weight, shorter rest periods, focus a lot more on conditioning, focus a lot more on my specificity, conditioning, kind of like just do squats in the rep ranges of 15 to 20. I wanted to do lighter weights, you know, faster, things like that, just to switch things up to keep things interesting. I've been doing this for, you know, a little over a decade now, and once you hit that time frame, you know, just going into the gym to bench press and curl doesn't necessarily have the same appeal. You have to keep switching things up, keep making things fun, to keep you going back into the gym. It also helps when you have, you know, close to $15,000 to $20,000 worth of weightlifting equipment, but you know that can only take you so far. I do get a lot of questions in regards to how much my gym is worth. People always ask me that. There isn't necessarily a definitive figure. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could add things up, you know, from what's just hanging around in my gym. It shouldn't be too hard, but I would say I spent close to $20,000 in weightlifting gym equipment in the last 3 years. It's not just the things that I have currently sitting in my garage, it's also things that I've upgraded from and upgraded to. You know, $20,000 is definitely a small amount. Well, yeah, it's a small amount in terms of your health and happiness. Definitely a small amount in terms of me feeling sane and forgetting about, you know, the stressors in life. There's a lot of worse things that you could spend your money on. There's a lot of things that are good to spend your money on, but for me, this is basically what makes me happy, what I wanted to buy. You know, this is $20,000 is, yeah, that's kind of a good amount of money, but for me, I wouldn't have spent it any other way. All right, guys, well, that's my little vlog, my spiel for today. If you have any comments or suggestions, please do leave it in the comment section below. And I'll be seeing you guys soon. I'll see you guys next time. All right, thanks for watching. Like, share, please do subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Lift something heavy. Peace.